ブルージェイズからアストロズにトレード移籍した菊池雄星投手がレイズ戦に新天地で初先発登板しました。メジャー新記録の新天地デビュー登板で8者連続奪三振を達成するなど11三振をマークし、5回3分の2を95球3安打2失点と移籍後デビュー戦で好投を見せチームも3対2で勝利しました。試合後の菊池投手のインタビューとエスパーダ監督はインタビューで菊池投手を称えていました。MLB ネットワークの番組でも試合前に菊池投手のトレードについて議論されていました。
一昨日
able to sit down with the coaches and Josh and yeah, we just went over what I can do to succeed, and that was my usage of the changeup. So I've never really used that many changeups in my career, but it worked out today.
いい方向にいったと。トロントでも使ってはいたんで
I
す。
threw the changeup still with Toronto, but today I was still able to throw the changeup for strikes. Even when I was behind in counts, and yeah, as well as when I was ahead in counts. So yeah, just the way I used that changeup today, I think paid dividends.
もありましたね。
He sat there right on there on the down the stairs. He had his notes, like a little boxer, head down. He was locked in. It's pretty intense. I like it. I love it. He fits right in. He was mixing very well. He slider more in zone, where you saw a lot of chases, and then the changeup. I thought it was the game changer for me because that's kind of what we want him to do. Just throw that changeup more in zone, and it's a really good pitch. And then that just makes his fastball a much better pitch. So they were ready to hit fastballs early on. And then after that second inning came around, he's like, you know what, I'm going to start mixing some of my off-speed pitches. And man, he couldn't be any better.
And they're going to debut their brand new starter, Yusei Kikuchi, who's 4'9".
No, you say Kikuchi.
You can say it too. 4.75 ERA. Now, there have been talk, and GM Dana Brown, he's very optimistic, Dan. Their pitching department, they're tweaking Kikuchi, and I'm interested to see what that will do. Aside from the tweaks that they're going to implement on Yusei Kikuchi,
I know what they're doing.
Why do you like Kikuchi with the Astros?
His stuff plays. Plain and simple. I think he needed to get out of Toronto. I don't mean this in a bad way, but that place has been a dumpster sale all year long. It's been an awful year. Greg, he has smooth gas, and it's 96 to 98. And when you think of guys that throw hard from the left side, he's not a guy that jumps out at you. So he has a good heater, has a really good breaking ball that he'll throw to lefties, and he'll throw it to righties. So what I like, he'll speed you up with a fastball, he'll slow you down with a breaking ball, but more importantly, he's not afraid to pitch right-handers in. He will run the fastball in, he will ride the slider in, and if you want to load up your lineup and throw a bunch of righties in there, you're playing right into his wheelhouse because he's not afraid to run the ball in. Forget the one-loss record, forget the ERA. I know this. I really think a change of scenery is going to do him some good. And I don't know what the Astros can do analytically or what they can do as far as looking at his pitch mix, the way he shapes his pitches, the way he mixes them up, however he does it. But I will say this. I think at the end of the year, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, I told you so, because I really think.
I'd like to say that.
I think he's going to be a difference maker for the Astros. I do.
Take a look. Yusei Kikuchi is one of a handful of players to get 20 or more strikeouts on 4 different pitch types. Now, you would think that that's a feather in his cap. You're exactly right. The Houston Astros see that. They know that information. They're going to simplify him. He is going to get swing and miss on 2 pitches. I guarantee you that's what they're going to do. He's not going to throw his entire repertoire. They're going to simplify his stuff.
Games that I turn on the Blue Jays and Kikuchi is pitching, he does something every time I watch him pitch that I like. Like, he's got swing and miss. He's not afraid to throw the ball into righties. He's got some depth on the breaking ball. I like this guy. I think he's going to be one of the big trade acquisitions.
初回にいきなりツーランホームランを浴びましたがさすがの菊池投手。本人やエスパーダ監督のコメントからもあったようにチェンジアップを効果的に使うピッチングに乖離ごとな好投を見せました。アストロズはこのチェンジアップが武器になると分析していたことも強気なトレードの要因の一つとしてあったのでしょうか。怪我で手薄な先発投手陣に貴重なピースとなりました。このままポストシーズン進出へ好投を期待します。